Hi guys, you are most welcome FIFA World Cup matches all schedules list 2026. Here you can see my all guys. You can see here this is my schedule list and here you can go 12th June starting match Mexico versus South Africa 9:30 p.m. to 21 June. USA versus Costa Rica 9:30 p.m. and here you can see 12 June Canada versus Russia and here you can see 12:30 a.m. 22 June matches Ecuador versus England 12:30 a.m. and here you can see all matches schedule list. Here you can see next 13 June Brazil versus Serbia 3:30 a.m. and here you can see 22 June France versus Jamaica 3:30 a.m. 13th June Spain versus Iran 6:30 a.m. 14th June France versus New Zealand 10:30 p.m. and here you can see 14th June Argentina versus Algeria 2:30 a.m. and here you can see 14th June Germany versus Australia 5:30 a.m. 14th June's next match Italy versus Colombia 8:30 a.m. 14th June Japan versus Uruguay 10:30 p.m. 15th June England versus Croatia 1:30 a.m. 15th June Portugal versus Ghana 4:30 a.m. 15th June Switzerland versus Gem Cameroon 7:30 a.m. 15th June USA versus Cote d'Ivoire 12:30 p.m. 16 June Belgium versus Peru 12:30 p.m. 16 June Netherlands versus Qatar 3:30 a.m. 16 June Saudi Arabia versus Ecuador 3:30 a.m. 16 June Denmark versus Tunisia 6:30 a.m. 17th June Wales versus Poland 12:30 a.m. and here you can see 17 June Turkey versus Mali 3:30 a.m. and 17th June Australia versus South Korea 6:30 a.m. 17th June Honduras versus even Salvador 6:30 a.m. 17th June Morocco versus Nigeria 9:30 a.m. 17th June Kyrgyz versus Republic versus Haiti 10:30 a.m. 18th June Sweden versus Indonesia 1:30 a.m. 18th June China versus Panama 4:30 a.m. and 18th June Jamaica versus Democratic Republic of the Congo 7:30 a.m. 18th June Ukraine versus United Arab Emirates 9:30 a.m. 19th June Scotland versus Paraguay 12:30 a.m. 19th June Norway versus Oman 3:30 a.m. and here you can see 19th June Brazil versus Canada 6:30 a.m. and 19th June Trinidad and Tobago versus Chile 6:30 a.m. Next match FIFA World Cup 20 June Australia versus Austria 12:30 a.m. 20 June FIFA World Cup match Costa Rica versus Morocco 3:30 a.m. and 20 June Greece versus Belgium 6 a.m. and 20 June Qatar versus Senegal 8:30 a.m. Here you can see these matches I tell you before in the starting video. And here you can see 22 June Uzbekistan versus Australia 10:30 am. 23rd June Algeria versus Sweden 2:30 am. 23rd June Germany versus Norway 5:30 am. 23rd June Ivory Coast versus Indonesia at 30 am. 23rd June Jordan versus Uzbekistan 10:30 p.m. 24th June Ukraine versus Zambia 1:30 am. 24th June Iran versus Philippines 4:30 am. 24th June Senegal versus South Korea 7:30 am. 24th June Colombia versus Burkina Faso 7:30 am. And here you can see my all guys, you can see all matches full list. 25th June Serbia versus Cameroon 12:30 p.m. 25th June Poland versus Netherlands 12:30 am. And 25th June Wales versus Egypt 3:30 am. 25th June Argentina versus Ecuador 3:30 am. And 25th June Croatia versus Canada 6:30 am. 26th June Mexico versus Saudi Arabia 1:30 am. And 26th June Portugal versus Mali 1:30 am. And 26th June Brazil versus Cote d'Ivoire 4:30 am. 26th June Ghana versus Trinidad and Tobago 4:30 am. 26th June Chile versus Sweden 7:30 am. 26th June Turkey versus Algeria 7:30 am. 27th June Iraq versus Oman 12:30 am. 27th June Norway versus China 12:30 am. 27th June Costa Rica versus South Africa 5:30 am. 27th June Canada versus Peru 4:30 am. 27 June Tunisia versus Vietnam for 8:30 am. 27 June Iran versus England 8:30 am. 28 June France versus Turkey 2:30 am. 28 June South Korea versus Panama 2:30 am. Belgium versus 28 June United Arab Emirates 5 am. Qatar versus Democratic Republics of the Congo 28 June 5 am this match. And here you can see 21st June Japan versus Saudi Arabia 1:30 am. And 21 June Kyrgyzstan versus Switzerland 5:30 am. 21 June South Africa versus Japan 9:30 am. 28 June Australia versus Australia 7:30 am. 28 June Jordan versus Argentina 7:30 am. And here you can see my all guys. Not all times us Indians started times you can see in the next videos. Group A all matches Mexico, South Africa's, Russia's and Canada country. Group E matches countries Belgium, Slovenia and Austria, Netherlands. And Group B matches here you can see Argentina, Algeria, Austria, Indonesia. And Group C matches Australia, Austria and Tunisia, Jordan. And Group D matches Brazil, Serbia, Iran or Canada. And here you can see Group E and Group F matches Senegal, Turkey, Ghana and Qatar. And Groups G matches Cameroon, Colombia and Ecuador and Sweden country. Group H matches South Korea, Mali, Zambia and Philippines. And here you can see Group I matches: Oman, China and Norway, Iraq. And Group J matches: Panama, Democratic and Republic of the Congo and UAE, Qatar. Group K matches: Rica and Switzerland, Japan, South Africa. Group L matches: England, Peru, Uzbekistan and Vietnam. These are full schedules of FIFA World Cups match schedule 2026. Here you can see this trophy, which country can win this 2026 FIFA World Cup. Please comment your mention in the comment box, my all guys. Thank you so much.